Right? It's cold. About time it gets cold. I didn't get on last weekend. It was my wife's birthday. So I decided that it would be prudent to make sure that was my priority. We also had some guests in town. So I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging. I really was so busy on Thursday. I just couldn't, I couldn't just jump into stuff. So it's all okay. Um, I think I think that actually is a pretty good or a pretty good or wise thing to tell a lot of people. I think a lot of people I I think a lot of people burn their candles at both ends. They get um super like just like feeling that they had to do so much YouTube stuff. I do feel that pressure, but what's kind of nice is I'm getting to that point. Hey, Natty, how you doing? Hey, hi James. Of course you're in first, and hey, Big Dan is up. He was up first. Hey, thanks for popping in, Dan. Um, I think Dan found, he found his kind of avenue. I'm actually finding a different avenue slowly. And Dan, you're kind of an inspiration part of it. You're into motorbikes. I really enjoy electric bikes. So, but once you started the drone thing, you go one direction. You kind of got to keep plugging along and then kind of add those new things here and there. And that's kind of what I've been doing. But I'm still in the drone world. I'm still purchasing them. Um, I think DJI they took the pressure off, which is really good. I really appreciate DJI taking the pressure off by just not releasing products. It's kind of nice, actually. I really do like DJI products. There's no question about it. Um, but that right there is my new baby right there. That 3D printer was I mean, I could buy three of those for one drone, and they're fun. So if you guys weren't on my stream last time, I was kind of showing off my little friend right there that I printed. Look at how good he looks. So he's got blue eyes, a little yellow and blue. So he's just fun. And what's cool about these, you just give them away. People love them. So they're nice little gifts, little giveaways. So I'm trying to think of some Christmas things to do. So I started. That was a gift from Kai. And then I started with the blue dragon right here. So this is actually a dragon from if you're into Game of Thrones. This is the spin-off. So I forget the names of the dragons, but he's one of the dragons in the spin-off of Game of Thrones. You guys might know his name again. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I think so. The new printer, this is the dryer. Has a dryer and it has four spools of filament. And I have them set up right now for it's a yellow, black, blue, and gray. And the bed is it's 280, I think, by 280, something like that. I think that's what it is, 280 by 280, I think. Uh, I hate the metric system, but it's been working really good. You go into printing a little bit and then you kind of have to slow down. It always gives you somewhere to go. Dan asked earlier in the stream there in the beginning, he says, is DJI still relevant? Of course they're relevant, but um, what's making things a little bit nicer for me to make decisions is the fact that um, I'm using the Best Buy filter. So that's my new filter because um, you know when you purchase things from another country, you're kind of you're at the whim, you basically are at the mercy, the whim, the mercy of, customs and all that. And I just don't want to, I'm nervous about spending lots of money and then, of course, not getting a product and or getting into a fight. So, if the customs people wanted to kind of ruin the DJI party, they certainly did. They kind of shot a uh, a cannon shot over the bow of DJI and said, "Hey, we run the show." So, and that kind of got me a little nervous. Doesn't mean I'm not going to buy DJI gear, you know that. Um, there's a lot of stuff in house, and then of course, once it gets to my favorite, let's see, my favorite go-to company to buy stuff, right there, Best Buy. I just use the Best Buy filter. So Christmas is coming, and we want to make sure our purchases show up. All you got to do is type in DJI, and that's what you're limited to. That's for me. I put DJI Air SE, and I'm not going anywhere near a DJI Air SE until um, it shows up on the until it shows up here, because then I can return it just in case. But there's plenty of other birds that you can enjoy, and the Neo is there finally. So that's so it, if I would have just waited, a couple of weeks, I could have walked down to or ordered my Neo from Best Buy. It would have been just as easy, and um, you know, just make life better, make it simpler. And yeah, so everybody right now, I recommend that everybody go and the Neo just got an update. So if you want an updated Neo and the newest firmware, I have no idea if it's going to make it better. It's already pretty good. It's great for what it does. So I will fly it soon. I think I need to put another video up pretty soon with it. I haven't put a long form video out because I've been very busy. I've got a bike project I'm in the middle of still, really good bike project. Weather is going to cooperate with that. I could probably bring in the Neo with the bike. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. Nice Amiet S8 bike. It's great. Love it. It's just sit down in my garage waiting for me to ride. And yes, the Amiet S8 is a great, great bike. I've got a a new project that just showed up, and it got me inspired. And I want to show you the project, but it's not actually going to be. It's not really a big. It shouldn't be a huge surprise, but the project is fun. I need this project because it's going to switch gears and possibly allow me to use some of the other tools that I have. I possibly could bring in a Neo. I could bring in maybe a mic system. So and that project is right there. That is my new project right there. That right there. That is an X4. So that is an Insta360 S4 X4. And I'm excited about that one. So it's a lot of fun so far. I've messed around a little bit with it. I've actually had several Insta360 cameras. This is now my fourth or fifth Insta360 camera. I haven't been doing much 360 work, but this is just going to make it so much easier. And my real question with this camera really boils down to this. It boils down to, the fact that it's made for 360 video. And I know a lot of folks are, kind of limited it to that, but it does have the capability of being a full on vlogging camera for anybody that's traveling, and it is pretty travel friendly. So I am excited about it. this is something that I've been very interested in, and it's expensive right out the box, but the prices are coming down, and Christmas is coming. And these guys are probably going to put this thing on sale. They probably have another generation on its way. And this one is so full of bells and whistles. You can see I have it on a Ulanzi stick, but I have like two other Insta360 sticks, and it loves DJI. Insta360 and DJI are best. They're best friends. They love each other. That's why I put them next to one another. They are best friends because all of their stuff is compatible with one another. So now, not the mounting brackets or anything like that, but this thing right here, which is very important, this mic system is completely compatible with both Insta360 cameras and the Action 5, which makes audio, which is super important. If you don't think audio is important, okay, I know how important it is, and I am so excited about that. That means that I can throw on, say I want to throw on a cam vest, I can get 360 video and get those two cameras running, get the cool 360 shots, maybe, working the really what this thing is best at, which is basically the mobile cameraman. This thing, if you're just absolutely brain dead, you just get it going, put it in 8K and 360 8K mode in regular film mode, and just let it go. And you just walk down the street with it, and just let it do its thing. So I'm very excited about that. But I one of the things that doesn't come with most of the Insta360 kits is this. It's the Let's put DJI aside for a second. It is the stand. So um it's you this is like this very top heavy. And but like I said, now I got perfect audio for it. I don't have to compromise audio, which I'm always worried about. So I am really excited. There we go. Let's turn it around. Really excited about that. And I've like I said, I brought one of these on a trip, and I really enjoyed it. I wished I could have had this summer. If I would have had that camera this summer, I would have just amazing other video. So still my go-to camera number one, my go-to camera number one is the Pocket 3. So if I do a combination vlog, but if I do an action vlog, I'm going to use these two. If I do a product video, okay, if I do a product video, now, you know, Captain Drone, he just says, you know what, I'm going to cut the middleman out. I'm just going to go with you know, with the, uh, with the Insta360, H Pro 2, which is really reasonably priced at this point. But yeah, it's just really nice. I'm ready. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this. I've got some themes for videos. I'm going to, get out and about. Um, so yeah, I'm ready to go. And we've also got the ability to throw some drone work in with that. So we've got this puppy set up right here. This is the 3.5 inch freaking um, Beta FPV, Pavo 35 with a four with the Action 4 on it. So we are ready for some serious action work, and this is a joy to fly. This thing, I just love flying that. I can't wait to get that back out. It's now battery season. I can leave batteries sitting in my garage, without them getting warm. So we're definitely gonna go. We're gonna have some fun. There's so many things you can do with this. Now, there are limitations. And as long as you know your limitations, um, you can always cut the video. So if you get lens flares and you get glare, you get stitch lines and things like that, you can just hide them with a cut. That's probably where you got to be creative. You got to make sure when you're getting into a shot that you want that you have good angles. Okay, so anyway, I thought you guys would want to see that. And like I said, the price is right. You know, this is now at about 499, which is I'd say still pricey, especially when you can get the Ace Pro 2 for cheaper. But this thing is just there's just more tech in this. There's so much more tech in this than an Ace Pro 2. So, you know, you got Mr. Reliable right here, and then uh and I put up with a lot less in quality in the past. So I'm super excited about that. I'm really super excited about incorporating that into a project. So but DJI, I'm just, you know, my message today for you know, for DJI is if you're not in Best Buy, I ain't buying you. If your product is not in the Best Buy store, I am not going to purchase uh, Raspberry Pi stuff and computer, bro. I wished I yeah. Hey, I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. Okay, all you guys in here. I'm getting some folks in here. I'm I had to do a Thursday stream because um I just am not, you know, I'm not in the Friday mood today, and I want to be able to do something tomorrow. I want to be able to do some kind of project, and maybe you know, maybe that. Hey, I do want to show you something that just showed up, and you guys are, I mean, everybody's thinking about Christmas coming up, and this isn't a Christmas stream by any means. We got Black Friday coming up, and there are a lot of awesome deals. You know, I was trying to allude to some of those deals on Tuesday's stream, on Kai Friedrichsen's stream, where you get a lot more exposure, a lot more people are on that stream. This one's mostly a stream where people will come in because of my hook, and then we'll get, you know, we get people. But if you have not, please put one of these put one of those thumbs up if you would. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, if you are going to um, if you're gonna do a little shopping, um, Amazon does have a really good deal here, and I wanna kind of I'm pushing one of them because I really think it's a great deal. Nothing I have nothing, no connection to this one. It's a you know, it's a product that most people, you know, have a specific love on. They either like it or they don't. Um, this is probably the best deal at this point right here. If you are a Mac user, or you know, are interested in Mac, there's two tablets out right now. You've got the 10th gen. This is purchased. I know my kid he bought himself one of those. So, but 299 for a 10th generation tablet. Now, obviously, tablets limit you. I'm hoping that any new generation of tablets can turn into a MacBook. Okay, that's um. Go to sleep now. It's 11:30. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. Um. Please give baths for cars and Raspberry Pi. Give them a love. Okay. Hopefully you come back. Okay, you've been here. Come back. Hey, Natty, are you still on? Natty, if Natty's still on, we can help him out. Let me just see here. Let's let's give him some blue love. So Natty, thank you for popping in. Jamaica, we love you too there. Okay. We gave Jamaica some love just a second ago here. But yeah, that's this right here is like really good deal for so 299. You have a 10th generation iPad with 64 gigs, which is, you know, decent. You want to pay more, you certainly can. You can get Wi-Fi or whatever. And you got different colors for it. You can get yellow and, you know, blue, and, you know, it's kind of they're kind of cute colors, So it's pretty much that. And it's assuming you like those. Can you get something cheaper? Yeah. Can you get an Android version of it? But I am really I am really leaning towards getting not either of these. I'll show you what I'm really leaning towards getting. This is what I'm really leaning towards getting right here, that thing right there. Um, oh my Lord. This thing comes standard in 16 gig. It is a PC that's this big and it can run my ginormous monitor that I basically run. So, um, I wouldn't even buy a bigger hard drive for it. I would just plug it in through the lightning port. I'd use my external hard drives and there it is and just dock it. I would just use that. I would just put it in my docking station and that would be it. Or I would just eliminate my docking station completely. And like you can plug two monitors into that. So it's just that, yeah, this thing is just massive. I don't care about the AI, it has nothing to do. This is the M4 but for 579, oh my gosh, that is so cheap. It's in pre-order. They're going to be released. Um, they get released tomorrow. And you guys that want a cheap computer, and you want to change your life, that is a great option. And you already have a really nice monitor and keyboard. That's the great thing about that. This is just tiny. So I don't know what you guys feel about that. I really don't. So hey, thanks. Yep, thanks, JC. Appreciate you. Nubus Cubus in the house. Hey, how you doing? Hey, we got a little party going on. Hey, dang, I didn't think I'd get a party going on today. Dang. My repeated word to the wise. I have not, by the way, I have not listened to the Mads Tech video yet. I will do that. In his view of the N3, he's always got great insight, and I would not buy the N3. What? Okay, now will I buy the N3? I am one of those people. It's the same thing every time, guys. It is the same discussion point every single time. The N3, backwards compatibility, and all of my all of my O3 gear right there, all of the O3 gear that I got to basically fly with. Um, this, I, I, I have to have it. It's got to work for me, guys. It has to. But what a setup, guys! If you were doing like fly throughs, there it is right there. That's awesome fly through. You got two cameras. I'd put them both down and I'd get both videos and just decide what's the best one. I would do one. Maybe this would capture your outdoor stuff and maybe put one in D-Log M and then leave the other one and just, DJI and just, but yeah, there's so many things out there. And then you got your 1100 batteries, which are dirt cheap. So, hey, Dan, I hope I see you flying. Hey, Dave S. Rotex. Yeah, you like building your own computers? Hey, I'm with you. Hey, hey, Dave, I'm not a Mac geek. I'm running a HP right now. This is a great computer. Okay. I bought this HP. I understand that you're a builder, so you know what's really good. But this is an i7 with AMD Radeon. So it's all AMD, and it just cranks out. I mean, look at this. It's running a 55-inch monitor on a live stream at 1080. I mean, what do you need more? I'm telling you, I'm right. I got two hard drives connected to it. It's got internal storage. I mean, this is plenty. I don't need a Mac. Okay. And for you guys that are builders and you're computer nerds, I as close to building as I did is I took my for a while there, I had a big old tower PC with 100-year-old chip in it, and it's probably a 20. I don't know, is it 2015, something like that, which can run this. I don't know if it can run this. Yeah, it probably can run this video setup, but that's got a better. That thing right there has got a better graphics processor than the one I put away. So yeah, but Dave, this is a budget build. I mean, it's not. I'm not building it, but this right here is a budget computer by HP. It's garbage for most people that would say, "What'd you pay for it?" I can't remember what it was exactly. I can't remember the exact number. It wasn't a lot, and it was on sale, and it was a great buy. W- I don't see Covaction. Is that no, James? It's you, right? You the I9 guy? Is James the I9 man? Kai gave me a little respect when I changed over. So I really have no reason to go anywhere. I will not I'm not gonna go Black Friday shopping and go buy this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just showing you a thing I like. I look for budget. Okay. This is a great budget PC which gives you a lot of power. As long as you have all the other stuff around it. You have to like Mac. That's the problem, or run Mac apps, or I everything right now. Everybody runs Google mostly for all their browser tools, and I do a lot of video work. This thing would be a nice step up for video work. That's about all. That's why I would maybe move there, but I'm not in a hurry to do it. I don't need to. I've everything that's going everything's doing well right now at where I'm at. So, hey, Dave, Dave, I need to moderate Dave, Dave S. Let's give him that. But thank you for popping in and thank you for your comments. I do appreciate that. But guys, I am not a Mac nerd at all. I just like the simplicity. I'm lazy. It really gets where it gets down to. I'm lazy when it comes to stuff. I want to turn it on and I want it working. Um, and PCs are pretty much that way too. I mean, like I said, this HP it's plenty. It's small, it's light, it's mobile. I mean, I can throw it. It doesn't weigh much more than than the Mac M1 that I'm running around with. It's actually kind of redundant to go between both. Just either go stay with one or the other because it's, you know, let me get, thank you for popping in, Dave. I really appreciate you. I'm going to add you into the Blue Wrench mob. So thank you very much. So Dave, you are now with us. So when you get a chance, sometimes guys, mostly the stream is Friday. Um, but sometimes the Thursday stream does much better. And I am not against using old tech. I am not. I think old tech in many cases, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm I'm um I'm not against old tech whatsoever. So here's an example of really old tech right here. This thing right here. This right here is old tech. But sometimes old tech is really good. this is this is an old Rode mic, and this USB. This was one of the first USB mics. It does a great job. I actually put it away, and then I was having trouble with all these other mics that I was buying, just to be cool. And then I'm like, crap, I'm just gonna go back to the one that worked forever, made my stream better, and it's great for computers. So yeah, I just sometimes you just get you think new is better. It's Friday already? Yeah, right. Hi, where are you from, Nubis? Where you at? Are you in Europe? Is it Friday in, let's see, 4:40? Yeah, so it'd be midnight in uh in Barcelona, Spain. It's in Berlin, Germany, in the great United Kingdom. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm actually starting to understand that the problem is technology. You're not trying to fix Southeast Asia. Cool, man. I'm just um, really? Oh, it is. It's way ahead then. Okay, you are way ahead. I was thinking you just maybe it's 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. It would just been midnight in Europe. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to assume and be ethnocentric because you're way in Friday. So good. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I got so I had Jamaica show up, but Jamaica is probably in the probably the mountain or they're probably in the central time zone. So, and you're way ahead. Thank you for popping in. You can say we're it's 7:40 a.m. All right. What you can say the country you're from. You're welcome to be here from wherever you're at. Okay. Yeah, unless you're trying to hide your identity, then just keep it to yourself, and that's good with me. I am good with that. You can be anonymous, but yeah, sometimes tech, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm not against reusing stuff. Um, but when you're running a tech channel, you kind of got to go back. You gotta kind of reinvent things. And I've I have overspent my time um this last couple of months, and I'm behind. I need to catch up, and I've got too many things. Like I get a lot of product requests, and I want to try everything. That's my problem. So one of the product requests that I mean is another another battery system. And this time of year, there's all the people that want to run the jump starters and the tire inflators, but they're great tools. And I like to try them out. If you can make a better mousetrap, and it's $30, I'll recommend it. So Malaysia, thank you. Yeah, I know where Malaysia is. Malaysia's okay. Yeah, Malaysia's a powerhouse in technology. Hey, if it wasn't for Malaysia, we wouldn't have chips. And I'm not talking about the chips we eat. I'm talking about the chips that run our lives, man. So thank you for your service. Nubis Cubis, I am now anointing Nubis as the savior of the Western world, making chips in numerous amounts. God bless you. God bless you, Nubis Cubis, and everyone that's from where you're from, for all the things you do for us. So, and if everybody wants to, we thank Nubis Cubis for everything he does. And I'm not kidding you. That is, we don't have. Uh, I don't have a tech channel without him. So, and I like his name too. It's a great name. So, thank you so much. Thank you for your service, Malaysia. But yeah, we don't have all the fun things. That's probably why DJI doesn't have any. That's you got a lot of semiconductor factories. Yep, and that's why DJ and that's why excuse me, see DJI can't get their goggles N3 out because they use up more chips than anybody. Who do you think uses what industry, Nubis? What do you think? What industry uses the most chips more than any industry? What do you think? It's obviously it might be like the automotive industry because of all the chips inside of the vehicles. I would say my guess is the automotive industry that they use more chips than tech, any other tech service, or any other tech area. That's my guess. So there's our Big shout out to Malaysia going on right there. But yeah. Um, all right. I'm just checking here. So what do you guys think about DJI? You guys ready to buy a bunch of stuff that not going to be delivered until next month? You're going to buy some. I'm going to buy the goggles and I'm going to buy the mic system. Okay, because I talked about it a little bit on Tuesday. Cell phones. I wasn't even going to guess that. Dave, you came in at the right time. PC automobiles. He probably just Nubis, you just freaking you just freaking AI'd that one up, but I appreciate your list. Oh, I should have done that too. Obviously, I could have done the same thing, but no, hopefully, I bet you he just rattled it off from from expertise, which probably he has. But yes, phones. I didn't even think about that. There's a lot. It's not that there's a lot of chips within the phone, which there is. It's that everybody has one, and there's multiple companies that use those chips, and phones turn over a lot, and they're not recycled, so they're constantly making new ones. But getting back to chips, let's see. Look at the amount of semiconductors just inside of that mic system. There's tons of them in there, and all of them are for different things. Some of them are for storage. Um, some of them are for computing. There's just so much going on in there. So many chips. I really like this, by the way. DJI made this fun when they made the Mic 2 with the see-through design now. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, and then of course automobiles would be third, which is still up there. Yeah, I still am doing e-bikes. I have n- it just came up on this on the I've been putting them on my main channel, but I will start to put I try to piggyback them, but it just depends. But look at how big this is, okay? So that was the thing is that and the DJI Mini and what Gabe Shakur, my friend on Twitter, what he's saying is that the price of the new mic system, the two mic system, is going to be kind of like a those inexpensive ones that you see on the on Amazon all the time for $100. That's what you're getting. It's not going to be the same quality. It can't. But if they do that, if they take their mic system that we already love and records and does all kinds of things, and they make it compatible with, let's look at some things. Let's look at some things. Okay. If they make it compatible with that, okay, this one is already compatible with that one. There's some serious love going on right there. That's Insta360 loving on some DJI. So let's see. It says Malaysia is moving out from semiconductor to data center and AI. Yeah. Well, you gotta play the ball that's rolling fastest. I totally understand that. Google are investing in. If you ever come, just let me know, please. All right, it's summer all year. Hey, it's always good to have a friend in a location that's cool. So Malaysia would be a great place to visit, and yeah, I'll put it on my bucket list. I've been moving around. I'm going places this summer. Um, and I want to go. I'm going to be traveling. I'm hoping not too soon. I'm going to be traveling to Australia, New Zealand, kind of thing. That's a while. That's a ways off, but it's could be soon. And I'm going to be armed. That puppy's going with me wherever I'm going. And then something in the order of this, probably my Pocket 3 again, because the Pocket 3 is just too perfect for just street vlogging. And if I need to take like stitched images, it just knocks it out. This is my gadget camera, B roll, A roll is pocket three at this point. I wouldn't, unless I got yeah, I've got enough going on. Many American Canadians once visit here never go back. Hey, I would have to go home. But yeah, I think people just I got some hey Nubis. I know we're talking a lot with Nubis right now. My neighbor, okay? My ex-neighbor, he was there. I was neighbors with this person for um let's say about probably 10 years. And they finally moved, maybe a little longer than 10 years. He was from Malaysia. He worked for Apple. He was a manager there. So yeah, he moved on. I don't know what he's doing now, but his kid and their family lived in Malaysia. So yep. And yeah, he's got a big house. He had a big house, paid way too much for it, and then left. Probably bought a bigger house. So yeah, I love the food. I am a huge fan of anything Southeast Asian cuisine. There's some questionable things, but most of it's super good. I'm not gonna mix it up with the Thai food that I love. So because Malaysian food, I have to. I like sweet and I like sour and I like poultry. So all that stuff. He probably went back to Malaysia. I wouldn't doubt it. Um, I can't remember why he moved back. Um, I can't remember why he said he moved back, but I don't know where he is now. I have no idea. But yeah, he was my neighbor for all that time, and I don't know. I don't ask him all those questions. I'm not gonna impose my silly questions on him. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, love the. We are guys. There's probably 1,000 chips on this desk right here, including this thing right here has chips in it. This cheap thing. Somebody's got to make the microprocessors for this thing. This stupid remote. Somebody's got to make the microprocessors for this and the camera that's shooting the video. So, and if you have not, if I know we're going cameras here. I love cameras, by the way, but I wish Insta360 would do something for me. I don't think they're going to do it, but I'm going to show you. This was a wonderful travel camera. This is the Insta360 Go 3S. Wonderful travel camera. It takes just good enough video. I got some great selfies with it. I just held it out, you know, did one of these, just way out there. Perfectly good. And and it's got a big old memory in its internal memory. I just filled it up. So I don't even know if I filled it up. And then I switched over to the pocket for those were my two go-to cameras. And this thing's tiny. And then of course, you've got this, you got the little, you got the even tinier, so yeah, really fun. So the other thing is if you're on vacation, you want to have fun anyway. So very, very cool. And I'm getting a collection of cameras and I got to get rid of some of these. I'm not going to use them all, but okay, before we move on, okay, let's move. Before we move to something else, I want to finish up here. But why do I like this camera? What are some of the things that are nice about it that would make me want to travel with it? Well, it's small and compact. This I put a cage on. I might take the cage off for travel because I have a protective case that I used with it. It has the mount. Now, even my X4 doesn't have a magnetic mount. Doesn't have a mag mount. And I don't know why they didn't do that with the new X4. But this has the little, has the little, little fold down wings. It's great. It's got the quarter 20. It's just awesome. So they probably have an adapter that I haven't bought yet. And they sell the little rubber pieces that, protect everything. And then if you want to fly a drone with this thing, you can fly a drone with it. If you want to wear it, you can wear it. It acts as a remote control. It's got a flippy screen. I mean, Tell me what's better than all of the crap that this thing does. So it's very difficult to. Now, the Insta360, on the other hand, X4 has, the bells and whistles that, where I don't have to think. This one I have to think about when I take pictures, but I'm a huge fan of, I can't take any of this crap with me. I'm going to die someday. And hopefully they make a Mike 2 loves Insta 3. Yeah, they do. They love Insta 360. They certainly do. I wish this, I put it in a bag. I just took I took an old, spectacle bag and I just stuck him inside right there. So he's got his own little kit. Yeah. I wish that camera doesn't connect to mic. It doesn't have if they could do anything for me, if they could connect the pod to the 3S pod to the mic, even maybe the new mini mics would. I'm telling you, that thing would be reborn. Yeah, it's great. I'm super happy with some of the companies doing this. I mean, all they're going to do is sell more cameras, and then of course, Insta360 is what are they going to do now? Insta360 is going to, or no, DJI is going to make a competitive 360 camera. I don't know. These guys, um, you know, I mean, these guys right here are pretty damn good. I don't know what you're going to do with this thing. I mean, besides make it smaller, I don't know if you can make it. But look at the screen on there. That thing has a damn near 3-inch screen. I don't even know what it is. But I'm going to do some videos on it. You know, I'm going to definitely do some product videos and check it out and post some things. I know it's been done, but I really haven't. I know people usually cheat when they do their videos. So they do their talking head shots and then they have the product out there, but their talking head shot is being done with an iPhone or it's being done with a full frame camera or it's being done with some other product. My goal is to do the entire video. I'm going to do a couple of videos with that and just give you give you my thoughts. We have to point out the things that it doesn't do very good. I mean, there's no question about that. So I don't the DJI 360. I what I was told, Gabe Shakur told me that is probably not going to come out until he's. Here, let me put up his thoughts today. I really appreciate. He's like he is in Malaysia right now, by the way. Hey, Nubis Cubus, are you freaking Gabe Shakur? Oh, maybe it is Gabe. I don't know. I don't know. Gabe, did I catch him? If they put a 1-inch sensor on the Go, what a dream come true. No kidding. So, Nubis, guarantee me you're not Gabe Shakur in incognito. Now, I'm gonna put up his freaking his tweet anyway. So I gotta find it first. I wished he wished. Oh, I know. Gabe is awesome. He did the Air 3 videos where he was landing them and you could see that the Coronas Nubis, are they called the Coronas Towers? The Coronas I think, right? The twin towers in Malaysia. Is that what they're called? I can't remember. Correct my that if you correct me if I'm not correct. But the Coronas. So let's see here. Now let's see if I can find him. Let's see. People think Trump. See, that's some Trump stuff. Oh, here we go. This is the post. Um, KLCC tower is what they call them. Okay, that's the two towers together that have the bridge between the two. Um, Petronas Tower. Patronus, is that the two? The Patronus. That thank you. I said Coronas. It's been a while since I've, you know, But is it? It's yeah. Okay. So I will. I'll do the search. So I'll do the search. I know it's yeah. Patronus is the name that I remember it as. Yeah. So this is the post. This is the post by Gabe right here, and he was commenting on this right here. It says talk to a third party authorized DJI reseller, and they told me that the Mic Mini is the last product DJI will be launching this year. So thank you, Gabe, for that info. And I truly believe that that's. He guesses that means that we won't see a DJI 360 for Christmas. It'll be probably in the spring. I think it's since the DJI 360 is a new product that they will want to test it for, about 6, 7, 8 months before they put it out for, maybe a year, where they put it out as a primary product for Christmas. Nothing like putting out something that needs 47 firmware updates. But yeah, this mic kit here, he says also the Mic Mini Dual with the TX and battery charging case will be well under $225, which is really well under. That means in the hundred some range, maybe 149. It's not a beer tower. The Corona's tower, I know. The Corona tower. But yeah, so that's from Gabe, and I trust his info. He's been pretty, he's pretty insightful. Yeah, I think it would be a great Christmas present, Jim. I really do, Um, I do. I think it would be kind of, will that allow me to kick it out? What did I just do? Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. All right. Here, I'm just going to move my chat out. I just, I didn't even think about doing that. This is the OBS chat. So that's called the lazy chat. That's for when you don't want to put it embedded into your OBS channel. You know what OBS would be cool if they did, if they allowed you to put it in as a link on the bottom. That would be pretty cool. So anyway, but yeah, that is the let me see. That's my I can dock that too, but so I can put it back in the dock here. There we go. We're back in the dock now. The Patronus Tower. All right. See, if DJ waits till next year, X5 will destroy it. Probably. I completely agree with that statement. I do. I completely agree with it. They are getting so good, and this has got 8K, and I have to really. I have yet to determine whether I think 8K will take care of me in a regular vlogging situation. I think it would. My problem is I've got other things that can be my main camera that are better. It's kind of like once you've been a full frame shooter and you know what full frame brings you and its consistency, and you know how to work with it, in your workflow. It's hard to move on from that. It's very difficult. So I'm not there yet, but the DJI Pocket 3 is so good. Obviously I don't have the Pocket 3 in my hand right now. And the Action 5 is pretty damn good. It's really hard. It's really hard to make a move. Okay, it's moving. Why is it moving? I don't know why it's moving. Stop moving. There's looseness in here. I don't know, a little bit of looseness there. I don't know what that turns into. Right. It's still moving. All right, I'm not gonna. I didn't. You can't see it move though. It's got a little bit of play. Right. Anyway, so that's what she said. It's got a little bit of play there. But yeah, Ace Pro 2 beat their Action 5. Jim, I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that from my I this is really good. It does some cool things that the Ace Pro doesn't do. The Ace Pro does not do tracking, and tracking is cool. Sorry to tell you, Ace Pro doesn't have tracking, and if you like the color science, this is pretty damn close. It's just a little different. A lot of people love this, and a lot of people love the Ace Pro for its simplicity. But the Ace Pro 2 had upped the ante. And I think the Ace Pro 2 people does I don't know why I know first of all I know the action folks could do AI tracking. I know they can do it. They probably have it in their new product, their next generation. They got 8K. Yes, they got 8K, but that's a different type of 8K. That's the 8K that's all in one space, not the 8K behind you. Yeah. So I'm with you. This is not 8K. So and 8K is another world in cropping. And yes, it does matter when you crop in photos that you can crop in 8K. And it makes for really cool stitched photographs too. So I just haven't. I'm not the Ace Pro yet. If I do a good job, and this is a starter pack for me, from Insta360. We are in cahoots, and I told him I'm going to tell the truth on this thing. I know everybody's got the truth out, and I think, if you're not a fan of stitch lines and you're not a fan of lens flare, you have to know how to deal with those things. I mean, you almost need an overcast day with a lot of light, which is a filtered sun day. Um, and if the sun gets too low, you're going to have trouble, in golden hour. It does have a night mode and a star lapse mode, which is very good. So, all right, I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think this was a great stream, by the way. And I think camera nut friends are here. But guys, I am still a drone guy. I still love to fly drones. I'm going to fly the crap. I've got a drone video that I got to do for the Neo yet. I only did one. Crap, I should do like 10 videos for the Neo. So you have the first Ace Pro, just buy it. Maybe later. This is why you don't buy the Ace Pro 2. Well, first of all, it could be a sale. Second of all, if the Ace Pro 1 is really good, and the Ace Pro 1 is a winner. The Ace Pro 1 is basically an Action 5. The Action 4 was disappointing in comparison, but just a little secret about the Action 4 is, okay, this is my secret. Don't anybody tell anybody my secret, please. Okay. This is what I'm going to tell you about the Action 4 that nobody knows. Okay. That if I run this camera into a tree and it breaks, I don't care because it's so cheap. That's why you put it on your Cinelifter. Isn't that sad that I just said that? This is so cheap that if you run it into the wall and break everything, I don't know if it's even plus I love this interconnectivity and all the mics work with this. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's why it's going to stay on here. This is going to be my Cinelifter camera. So, and this little, guys, I'm just telling you, for $230, this kit, you throw the 03 unit on it, or maybe the 04 if it comes out. This is the perfect cinematic, get it out there drone. It goes for miles and it is really responsive in flight. This thing will, with a 6S battery, this thing will take care of you. So anyway, yeah, I'm just saying. So that's these things are about $200. You can't even see it. It's black. Let's put it over there. Okay. So these things right here they're $200. I mean, and you break it, you're not out, so much. And then if you have a plan on it, I think you get how many you get three of them maybe. I don't know. What is DJI? I don't. Do they even make them? Let's see. Photography. I wish. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know, um, Nubis. I love the action too. I know I love everything, but the action too was so cool for drones. And they made it better. They made a 128K version, and it's a heck of a lot lighter. Could you imagine? I never had a chance to fly the Action 2 on a drone other than Mr. Croc, which I crashed in the desert. It's out there in the lava field, smashed somewhere. Uh, yeah, I think a lot of people. I don't think it got enough love from the bigger community. It had the overheating issue that they totally fixed. With the Action connector, um, it's basically this form factor right here, right there. Same thing, about the same size, a little shorter, but this doesn't have a any kind of a quick connect. I really am disappointed. The only thing that so far, if I could say anything critical about this, um, giant screen. Look at that. It covers up my face. It's so big. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do some vlogs. So we're gonna do a little vlogging. Okay. Bam. Now we're out there, the vlogger. So think it'll make my stick invisible. But I love this. This is like the best vlogging tool ever. So this is Ulanzi. We love Ulanzi, by the way. If you're a Ulanzi person, I am a huge fan of it. So there it is. So, but yeah, this thing is just killer. And I've got the same tripod um, the Go 3S. So very excited. I'm very excited about getting out, enjoying myself on a hike, bringing that bad boy, doing a vlog style video with it, breaking it up, talking a little bit about the things I really like. So I think it's time to go. Thank you so much today. I think you guys hit it out of the park with great questions. I hope you come back. I think I do like this Thursday time slot. If I get home quick enough, it's a really great time slot for me. Friday, I get home earlier, but I'm just like not really in the mood sometimes, you know. We'll see. We'll see. I Thursday, Friday-ish, same time, same bat channel. So, all right, guys, I really appreciate you coming in. All to all of my noobisses and my older oldies but moldies and our we got a visit in from Big Dan, the drone man came in. Remember drone worship back in the day? Um, and then of course got some sad news today. Uh, I'm before I'm gonna say it really quick. I really feel bad. If it's true, if Ken Dono uh, made it public that he's maybe in the middle of a divorce. I don't know if that's. I think that's true. That's sad. I am very sad. To me, that makes me sad. Um, and I'm not him. I don't know what he's going through and what his family is, dealing with. So, and to make that public, it's that's. I don't know if I could. I don't have that kind of guts. I don't. But he did make that public, and I really feel bad. Um, I would my if I could have any advice, if I knew anything about what was really happening, I would fight to go the opposite direction. Not to say that he hasn't. So, um, I didn't mean to bring that up to like that's not something that I do. It's, this rumor crap. I just wanted to make it public that I'm sad about it. It's just, he made it public about saying it, so I'm going to make it public that I'm sad. That's it's hard, to I can't even think that way. But it doesn't mean that there isn't, he hasn't been some thought put into it. So that's it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut at this point. but that's a tough thing as a child of a divorce, you know. So it's um, I just remember as a kid how how that really was tough. We get through it though. You know, kids are tough. We're resilient. So I'm way past a kid too. But all right, that's an hour long. Holy crap! All righty, guys. Dan, who? Oh boy, it's. Oh yeah, I know. I love Dan. He's still one of my favorites. He's still one of my favorites. I'll just say it that way. I don't care what he does and how many times he fools me and pulls the wool over my eyes. He definitely usually says what he feels and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we are always a kid with gadgets. That's why I love them. I love them because they make me feel young and they make me, especially flying drones. Flying FPV can make you feel, I mean, the endorphins fly through your body when you fly. When you're done with a cool flight, you are so excited about sharing it. You literally just want to rip the SD card out and throw it online, you know? So, yeah. Oh, Brent, I'm sorry, Brent. I got to get out of here. I've had enough. I've had enough for this weekend. Just watch the stream. It was good. I think it was good today. And we'll be on Tuesday too. Remember, Tuesday is Kai and I stream. Kai's stream with me, and we talk about this a lot of the same things, but we really get more deep, more depth. We do a lot of analysis on things. So this is so Nubis and anybody else that's catching me today. We get together on Tuesdays at 4:30. So Tuesdays at 4:30, and we get in depth with things, and we go much further in the FPV world. We get in there just about everything on Tuesday. So thanks for popping in. Yes, flying makes us feel superhuman. It does, and that's why we got into it, and that's why there's a bunch of people that are totally addicted to it. So, but I'm excited about cameras too. Yes, I am really excited about this. And I probably will devote a whole live stream on it. So this is X4. And yes, I'm going to, and I don't care what Insta360 does about me using a DJI mic with it. I'm going to use it. So if you're watching, if you guys at Insta360 are watching, they're probably major. They probably own like stock in Insta360. I think their engineers are. I don't know if they're. Yes and yes. Keep them together. Keep them together. Keep them loving each other. We want love between both cameras, and we want those mini mics that come out. We want them compatible with all of those devices. Otherwise, I'm going to say bad things about it. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys. Where is my outro? Where is my outro? Where's my outro? Oh, there it is right there. See you guys later. Thank you. Bye.